Hey friends, welcome to our next video. Hope this video finds you in good health. Our today's topic is students' questions regarding Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship. So let's check the questions. First question is regarding accommodation. Please describe rents for private dorms and hostels. Mainly students live in dorms like shared dorms where two, three, or four students live together. My classmates are also living in dorms, shared dorms, and they are paying about 70k per person. So also there is some you have to deposit 2 months rent. But if you are planning to live in private dorm like alone, then the minimum rent will be about 130,000 forints, and I think it is quite expensive. And also the rent of dorms and private hostels are increasing monthly. So I think if you can live with shared dorms, it will be good idea, and especially financially. And if a university provides you accommodation, then it is good. But there is also luck, like me, I am living alone in my room. Also there is my, I think, roommate, but I have not seen. 4 months have passed, so I think he or she will come in next semester. But it depends on your luck. Next question is how students get from airport to the university dormitories upon arrival. One thing which is very good in Hungary, the transport system of Budapest, because if you miss one bus, there's another bus after 2 minutes and 2 minutes, and there is a huge net of railways and trams, buses, and metros. The buses from airport to city centers, the name is 200E and 100E, and you have to pay about 1500 Hungarian forints for 100E bus from airport to city center. But if you have Budapest monthly pass, you can use it on 200E bus, which also comes from airport to city center after a long distance, because there are much stops. But if you come in Budapest in daytime, it will be good, because when I came here at night, there was all around a darkness, and I had to rent a taxi, and so I came to my door. Next question is types of student dormitories and life in student dormitories. I think student dormitories are good, especially ours. Semmelweis has about 4 or 5 dormitories, and according to student remarks, the Katai Gabur, where I am living, it is the best one, especially cleanliness, and you have a shared bathroom, and there is also a kitchen on each story where you can cook your food and whatever you make. Next question is challenges that students experience upon arrival to Hungary. I think the main challenge that students face is language barrier, because mostly in Hungary, the old people cannot speak English, but young people can speak English. Also there are chances that students cannot manage their expenses here, because they arrive from their country to another country, and also it is possible that there is first experience of student. Next question is living expenses and the cost of basic commodities for student living in Hungary. I think if you are thinking to lead a life with your monthly stipend, I think it is not possible, because it will not be enough. Either you have to receive money from your home, or you have to earn here. But if you live a simple life, I think 70,000 Hungarian forints is enough for a month uh, for your expenses. Next question is accessibility of part-time jobs by international students. How to get a job after arriving in Hungary as a student. To find a job in Hungary, especially in Budapest, is I think quite difficult because they hire the persons who know Hungarian. So English speakers get frequently jobs, not a great number. And the only option for students after arrival here is food delivery, where you have to deliver food. But after your arrival in Hungary, you will find your job about minimum 3 months later after your arrival, because there are some documents required, like tax documents or residence permit, and also some other documents. Uh, Next question is whether it is possible for students to continue living in Hungary after completing their studies. It depends. If you find another scholarship, or you marry a woman in Hungary, it is possible. But it also depends on your home country, because some sending partners do not allow the stay of students in Hungary. Next question is tips on how to learn Hungarian language in a quick way. I cannot say anything because my Hungarian is also very weak. The main thing which is difficult in learning Hungarian languages, it doesn't have mm, good grammar like English, because English has a proper grammar and you can learn it. But Hungarian language is quite difficult, and also it is counted in one for difficult languages in the world. So there is also some books like also I have, and but it depends on your practice. If you practice more and more, then definitely you can learn Hungarian language. Come on, the next questions. The dormitory is free in the university or for every student who want, or we may be forced to rent due to lack of capacity. But there is also possibility that there is no capacity in dorm and you have to move in private flat. If you are forced, there is no space in dormitory, then you have to move to private flat, and university pays you about 40,000 Hungarian forints, which is not enough for either a shared dorm or a private flat. So you have to manage yourself, either earning money, or receiving money from your home. Next question is food in Hungary. I think Hungarian food is good if you are talking about taste, and also like how should I manage their food. Uh, like us, we are Muslims and we cannot eat pork, so we have to manage our food in our personal kitchens. Like on each story, we have to make our food regularly. But also there is possibility that you can use Word or Food Panda to order food, but it is not possible all the time, because it will be quite expensive. But I will say to cook your own food, because after you are completing degree, you will be a professional cook, and there is possibility that you are hired for a cook, not for your particular faculty. I am kidding, don't take it angry. Next question is, do you have to know Hungarian language at some level before graduating the university? I mean, is there this kind of requirement for Stipendium Hungaricum winners? Uh, when you are completing your degree in Hungary, there is also a Hungarian language course along with Hungarian culture course, and you have to take the classes of both teachers. But if you learn Hungarian language, there is possibility that you can win another scholarship, or you may be hired quickly than others who cannot speak Hungarian. But as much I know, there is no requirement for Stipendium Hungaricum winners after their graduation to learn Hungarian language. Another question is, I want to know about the interview process. I have already made a video about interview process, and what is the criteria for the Tempest selection, and do both the universities and Tempest each organize an interview entrance exam, and your universities uh, uh, organizes the interview or entrance exam. It depends on your university, in which university you are applying, because some universities organize both interview and entrance exam, like Debrecen University, and some universities only organize an entrance exam, like Semmelweis University. If yes, can you talk more on it? How is the entrance exam like? Entrance exam is not like difficult, because they don't provide any syllabus for entrance exam. So it is initial questions about your faculty or courses, and also the questions from your previous degree. But also there is possibility that there are some questions where you cannot answer, but they also don't want you to answer, but they are checking your capability to manage hard questions. But talking about interview is quite simple, like only basic questions. But if it is your first try, it is possibility that you feel nervous, and my interview was quite simple. It was about 10 minutes, I think, from University of Debrecen, and it was quite simple. And interviewer was a very good person, and also I was accepted by my both choices, like Semmelweis University and Debrecen. But before going for interview, you must learn a lot about Hungary and your university, your faculty you applying for, and also Hungarian culture, and the problems you will face here, and also good answers for you, the interviewer questions. So guys, these were the answers of your questions, and I think if you are planning to study in Hungary, you must pay heed to your entrance exam and interview, and rest leave to Allah Almighty, everything will be good. So guys, how is this video? Tell me in comment section, and I will ask you to like and subscribe the channel for future updates. Till next video, best of luck.